daydream. Life feels like a daydream. And I just wish that I could wake up. I just wish that I could wake up. My mind whispers in the nighttime. Voices always keeping me up, telling me that I should give up. Cause lately I've been in the backseat to my own life, trying to take control, but I don't know how to. I don't wanna be sad forever, I don't wanna be sad no more. I don't wanna wake up and wonder, what the hell am I doing this for? I don't wanna be medicated, I don't wanna go through that war. I don't wanna be sad, I don't wanna be sad, I don't wanna be sad anymore. I don't wanna be sad forever, I don't wanna go one more day. I just wanna wake up and realize everything's gonna be okay. I don't know how else to say it, I don't wanna go through that war. I don't wanna be sad, I don't wanna be sad, I don't wanna be sad anymore.
Hi guys, I'm Dylan and I'm here with Pamela. Today we're going to be the hosts of the 2021 English Festival. Woo! This year the festival is going to be very special because due to the pandemic, many people were affected. That's why this year's topic is mental health. Pamela, tell us more about it.
Hello guys, as Dylan said, this year's topic is mental health. For the past few years, people have tried to raise awareness about this, since it has a lot of impact on how we think, feel, and act. Mental health goes hand in hand with your emotions, so it is important to take care of yourself so that you can reach a balance with your mind and your body.
Yeah, you are completely right. For me, mental health is not only about feeling good, but it's also about loving yourself and feeling comfortable with who you are. I know, it's easier said than done, but remember, everything is a process. Eventually, we'll get to a state of mind in which we will be in peace and fulfill our goals.
That's for sure. I promise that by loving yourself, you'll see life from a different perspective.
Talking about seeing life from a different perspective, let's hear this speech that will make you ponder about this.
Have you ever heard the song Jealousy, Jealousy by Olivia Rodrigo? There's a phrase that says like this: comparison is killing me slowly. This song is perfect for the topic, so if you listen to the song and you felt identified, this speech is perfect for you. You know, because as teenagers, we focus on what we don't have and not on what we have, and comparison affects our mental health. We all compare ourselves sometimes, but it will be great if you try to do it less. Several studies have linked participants' tendency to bad outcomes, such as envy, resentment, lying, anxiety, and depression. A good example of this is when we think things like, if only I could be smart like her, I want to have her body, I want to have his room, if only I could be good and act like her, etc., etc. And these thoughts really make us feel bad about ourselves, and we forgot that we have good qualities. For example, I am terrible at math, but as you can see, I am brilliant at English. Research shows that academic stress decreases to less well-being and increases the probability of developing anxiety and depression. Only being a student is stressful. Now, adding the struggle that comes with comparison makes our lives more difficult. On one hand, we want to be good students with good grades, we want to receive compliments for our work, and on the other hand, we cannot be perfect. We will make some mistakes and we will have bad grades, and when this happens, we shouldn't compare with others because it's completely normal. We are all different from each other and our path is unique. I use this example a lot because I know a lot of people hate it. If you're bad at math, don't feel dumb. That just means that you need more time to learn. If you know someone that looks like can deal with everything, don't compare yourself with that person. Maybe she or he has been disciplined for years. More even if you know this person from social media. That's the worst mistake that you can make. It's like the Olivia Rodrigo song. All your friends are so cool, you go out every night in your daddy's nice car, you're living the life. You got a pretty face, a pretty boyfriend too, I wanna be so bad and I don't even know you. In conclusion, stop comparing yourself and start focusing on what it really matters. Think about what is your passion, what thing are you good at, what thing do your family, friends, and teachers say that you're good at, because that is the way to know our strengths. Being a teenager and stuff, being a student is hard, but our mental health is very fragile and we have to take care of it. I hope it was helpful for you and best regards.
Oh my god, I totally love that. It definitely leaves us with a wonderful moral. And the song that will be presented next will surely have a great meaning as well. Sit back and enjoy it.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arrive. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these open eyes and learn to see. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly.
Now, let's watch a graceful dance. And even better, it will be on the air.
She just wants to be beautiful. She goes unnoticed. She knows no limits. She craves attention. She praises an image she prays to be sculpted by the sculptor. Oh, she don't see the light that's shining deeper than the eyes can find it. Maybe we're made of blind, so she tries to cover up her pain and cut her woes away. 'Cause cover girls don't cry after the face is made. But there's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change its heart. No scars, see you're beautiful. With stars and we're beautiful. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change its heart. No scars, see you're beautiful. With stars and we're beautiful. She has dreams to be an envy, so she's starving, you know. Cover girls eat nothing, she says. Beauty is pain and there's beauty in everything. What's a little bit of hunger? I can go a little while longer. She fades away, she don't see her perfect. She don't understand she's worth it. All that beauty goes deeper than the surface. Oh, oh. So to all the girls that's hurting, let me be your mirror. Help you see a little bit clearer. The light that shines within. There's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change its heart. No scars, see you're beautiful. With stars and we're beautiful. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change its heart. No scars, see you're beautiful.
Thank you, Kayla Duran. Now let's watch the video called Mental Health. in our words.
For me, mental health will be have inner peace. Sometimes it's hard to control our thoughts, to overthink. We always overthink about the future, about the things that we cannot control.
Sometimes it is just that feeling of a black cloud that it is constantly above my head. And sometimes I just feel that it will stay right there the rest of the day or the rest of the week. And sometimes it seems that I will not escape from it.
Mental health for me is what affects how we think, how we perceive ourselves. It is how we take the stress of our everyday.
In my opinion, is caring, loving, and accepting myself.
The hardest thing about having a mental health problem is knowing you can do something about it, but not being able to do it, and that actually makes you feel worse.
I realized I had a mental health problem when I noticed that people didn't live worrying about every little detail of their lives, and they didn't overthink every single thing that they did. My mental health problem means that my mind is my own enemy.
Everyone goes through some kind of mental health problem. However, I was wrong about the fact that it doesn't matter how big or small you think your problem may be. It does matter, and your feelings do too.
At my worst, I felt like I was the most terrible person in the entire world, and that I didn't deserve to be loved.
At my worst with mental health, I felt that I wasn't enough, that it didn't matter how much I tried, I wouldn't achieve anything.
At my worst, I felt stressed and anxious about everything. I felt like I had to fulfill people's expectations about me. Also, I felt like I had to go through all of this alone because nobody understood me.
The hardest thing about having a mental health problem is that the problems in my head are very real. And it is very difficult because people sometimes don't understand this.
Keep in mind that all feelings are valid. Enjoy the moments of happiness and understand that it's okay if we sometimes feel down.
Something that really helps me is remembering that my friends and family will always be there for me even when I'm at my lowest.
Something that helps me to stay healthy is thinking about the people that love me and care for me, and also looking back at the things that I've achieved.
When I remember how far I have come and all the things that I had come through and realizing that I'm still standing, it motivates me.
I usually listen to music, read a book, play an instrument, or work out. It really helps me a lot.
I started to forgive and accept myself for who I am as a person. Mental health issues are completely normal, but it doesn't mean that we should ignore them or hide them.
Remember that having a healthy mind means having a healthy and happy life.
My advice would be to try and get over the fear of talking to people about this, because once you do it, it relieves your burden tremendously.
If I have to describe mental health in one word, it'll be peace.
Wow, I love it. Such an amazing video. It describes what mental health is perfectly.
Right? But wait, there is a lot more stuff that we are going to watch. Let's talk about the activities that will be presented during the week. We will have podcasts, shows, art galleries, documentaries, blogs, and so much more. So what are you waiting for? Go and watch them.
Also, don't forget to visit the website, in which you'll find everything we mentioned before. The website, as you can see somewhere in the screen, is cotepecos.wixsite.com/enwebfest.
And the last thing we want to say is always remember your worth and beat your mental barriers.
I don't wanna go through that war. I don't wanna be sad, I don't wanna be sad, I don't wanna be sad anymore.